I'm 16, the youngest of my parents' kids, and my name's Sunny. Unlike my siblings, who got family names to keep everyone happy, my parents picked my name because they loved it. By the time I came along, they were done with tradition and told their families, "We're naming this one what we want." So, Sunny it was. Yeah, it's spelled with a U, not an O, like Sunny, but I don't see it as girly. It's just me. I've always loved the story of how they chose it, a big middle finger to family pressure, full of hope and light. But now my parents are regretting it, and it's causing some serious tension. The regret started when I was around 10. They began slipping in my middle name sometimes, which I found weird. I'd correct them, saying I liked Sunny just fine. At 13, they asked if I used a nickname. I said no, happy with my name. Last year, they brought up how some kids change their names before high school graduation to sound more grown-up and avoid extra costs on degrees. I shrugged, saying it must suck to hate your name, but I didn't. I thought that was the end of it. Then 6 months ago, they started suggesting names like James with a nickname Jamie, or Luke, saying I looked like a Jamie. I told them I liked Jamie but loved Sunny more. Luke? Hard pass. By June, things got real. They sat me down and asked if I'd consider a legal name change. They said they felt guilty for giving me a name as a fuck you to their families, thinking it was too cute or unserious for a man. I was stunned. I told them I loved my name and the story behind it. I didn't want to change it just because they were second-guessing themselves. They pushed, saying they regretted how light it was for my future. I stood firm, saying I was glad they chose it and they shouldn't stress. But last week, they crossed a line. They showed up with legal name change paperwork and 3 name options, asking me to pick one. They said they couldn't live with the guilt and worried I wouldn't be taken seriously as an adult. I snapped. I told them I wasn't changing my name because of their regret. How I feel about my name matters more now, especially since I'm almost an adult. They argued I should consider their feelings and think about my future, whether a name like Sunny would hold me back. I get where they're coming from. They want me to have an easier path, maybe in a world where names like James or Luke blend in more, but Sunny's who I am. It's unique, like me. I've never felt it was childish or held me back. If anything, it's a conversation starter. I'm proud of it. Now, I'm wondering if I was too harsh. They're clearly torn up, and maybe I should have at least pretended to consider their options, but it feels wrong to change something I love just to ease their guilt. I'm not a kid anymore. My name's mine to own. Still, I hate seeing them upset, and I don't want this to drive a wedge between us. Should I have been more open to their feelings, or am I right to stand my ground? Am I the asshole for refusing to change my name? Thanks for listening, and if you want to hear more interesting stories, just click the link below.